Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is currently 9:15 in the morning. How's everybody out there doing today? I want to talk real quick because I gotta get ready to get up out of here about veterans still struggling to get health care in 2023. Now, a couple of weeks ago, there was a viral video uh, on TikTok about a veteran who's having an emotional breakdown trying to get help in mental health. I'm going to play a little bit of that video. Now, this was about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if all you veterans saw this, but it did cause quite a stir with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Moreover, they claim they're going to make some changes, but you already know how that goes. So I want to play a little bit of that, and I want to give a shout out to Sergeant War Dog TV. This is where I'm playing this video from, so I want to give a shout out to his channel. I don't know if any of you guys are actually subscribed to him or not. I personally have never watched any of his videos. This is my first time clicking on, so check out a little bit of this video.
7 times over the course of the last fucking 6 years, dude. The VA has continued to let me down. Fuck. I just want some fucking continuity of care with mental health providers. What the fuck? These doctors keep quitting, they keep switching. And then the one doctor that I really liked, who talked me off a fucking ledge the last time, refused. I had a split because they fell out of network, and then they came back into network. So I went the last 2 years dealing with my own demons myself and trying to hold it to fucking together. And then come to find out, it's like May. It's like late May, and he denied taking my case back. April fucking 12th, and I'm just finding out, dude. And now I gotta go back to some new fucking doctor. And then I gotta open fucking Pandora's box again because they're gonna want to know everything, and then I'm gonna have to live through work and do that for a fucking month. I just want some fucking continuity of care, dude. I'm fucking so tired of it. I just want to be able to talk to the same fucking person and have the same individual manage my goddamn meds.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you vets can relate to that. Having a lot of issues with the Department of Veterans Affairs and with community care and some things that veterans are still unaware of when it comes to community care. Good morning. Who we got here? Good time, Grego. Good morning to you, sir. How you doing today? There's a lot of people out there that currently feel that way. The VA does a lot of switching. A lot of doctors move around different places. You get used to one provider. Next thing you know, that provider's moved, or they're moving you from Diamond Clinic to Gold Clinic, or whatever other color gem they can come up with, Clinic Bronze or whatever. And it does become tiring. It becomes very emotional because you're having to relive all that all over again after you told this one doctor something. You've confided in this doctor. This doctor knows everything. You don't have to keep re-explaining it every time you go back. But when they give you a new provider, your new provider knows nothing about you. Now you got to start completely over. So I totally understand where he's coming from with that. You want continuity. You want consistency. You don't want to keep going back and reliving the same thing over and over again, especially when it's some doctor that you like, that you have a rapport with, that understands you, that gets you, that you can talk to, and now you got to start over with another provider. If you're currently in that situation, okay, even though he didn't necessarily go right to the press kind of found him based upon that video going viral. I would say, man, if that is you, first, try to go through your patient advocate office to see if you can get something resolved. And not only that, keep the paperwork. Whatever they're asking you to do, make a record of it. That way you have track of everything, which is the next step, going to your congressperson or to your senator. Give them some time because they can't move right away. Give them at least a month and a half. Nothing's improved from there, bro. Go to the press. Take all this stuff that you've done. Show every step that you have taken in order to improve the situation with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Take it to the press. The VA, like in this situation, is going to move because they do not like bad press. That is the one consistent thing about the Department of Veterans Affairs is anytime a veteran gets on and shows emotion like that, where they need help, and the VA has billions of dollars that they spend every year for supposed care, and you can't keep the same doctor, you can't even stay in the same network, that's unacceptable. Truly unacceptable. The one other thing I want to talk about real quick, and I was asked this question. What's going on, LJ? How you doing today? I was asked this question regarding getting home health care through community care. Yes, that is something that is offered, but it's pretty limited. I believe you can only get 20 hours per week when it comes to community care. Having someone come to your home is what I'm referring to. So home health care, I believe through that program, you can only get about 20 hours a week, which is still better than nothing. If you're someone in need every day of another person and you don't have a spouse or family member or anyone can help you, you can definitely sign up to get community home health care, which is completely different than going through the caregiver program. Okay. I think one of the biggest issues with the Department of Veterans Affairs is that they have so many different departments that have similar names that sometimes veterans think, okay, I apply for this. Yeah, you apply for this through this department. This has a similar name, but this is a totally different department. So if you're someone who's looking for home health care, I was recently asked this question, and you're trying to go through community care, that is something you can definitely sign up for. But again, know that they're limited on the amount of time that they're able to spend per week because of the way the program is set up. There is no age limit. Okay. You just need to be service connected other than dishonorable. You need to be enrolled in VA healthcare, and you have to have a reason, right? Whether it's an illness that you have, a physical injury that you have, or mental health issues that you have, to have someone come to your home and help you in your daily life. I can honestly tell you, if I was in the States, this is something I would have signed up for. I would have got something like this along with contacting Social Security for the same thing. And for those of you who are not aware, we're currently on Social Security. Social Security also offers and provides the same service, which is home health aid. Okay. So if anyone needs more information about that, whether contacting the Department of Veterans Affairs or contacting Social Security, please leave a comment below, or you're watching this on the replay, please leave a comment in this video, and I can go through step by step on what you need to do in order to contact either Social Security. But with the VA community care, you basically call community care, talk to them. You may have to apply. They would have to have a legitimate reason as to why you would need someone to come to your home to help you in your daily life, and then you're off and running from there. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to come right away. Obviously, those of you who've been through the VA process knows it takes time. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. It's not going to happen next week. It may be a couple of months before it actually gets started. But just know that that's the way the program works. Okay. But this is just going to be a quick one this morning, man. I got to get ready to get up out of here today. Got to go jump in the shower and get my day going. But I wanted to come on, man, do these quick lives, talk about some of these issues and some of these quick questions that I get, and answer them real quickly in these quick lives that I do. Try to do them every day except Sunday. You know, Sunday is my kickback, relaxed day. But every other day other than Sunday, I'm going to try to come on and do shows like this where I just talk about the little things and some of the big things that you guys leave behind with these questions. All right. And then one last thing, my man Mike, Love and Freedom, did a video last night. I missed it. I watched it on the replay, and I got a couple of text messages from people. So let me just say this, man. Mike and I, along with some other guys, we talk a lot behind the scenes. So we've already had discussions about like where I am here in Colombia or other places where people are, and why he may not want to come here, and why I actually talked to him and a couple other people about leaving here, right? And what's really keeping me here is I'm so close to getting my residential visa. It's like I might as well ride it out to that point and then figure out from there if I still want to be here. So I appreciate everybody sending me messages about it, saying, hey, man, they talking about Colombia. Hey, you know, we've already had that discussion, right? So there's nothing that's like I'm going to say about Mike or Mike's going to say about me. We had already talked about. We've already had that discussion. So it's you know, there's no there. I'll put it that way. There's no there. I've already known his opinion and his feelings about here, and so has several other people talked to me about it. So it's not that big a deal. Let's see. What's up? How you doing? Let's see. I live in Germany, but go once a year to the States for checkups. Okay. What is this? Go to? You go once a year. I got it. So your condition is stat. You go once a year. I pretty much see the doctors here when I need care. I stopped going to that third party here. Not saying that something's wrong with it, but it was too much to me personally, like a job. They're more interested in getting signatures than they are really taking care of issues for me, in my opinion. And the things that I needed, like when I needed a new sleep apnea machine, I ended up getting it on my own. Braces and things like that, going through them is like, well, we'll see if we can find it. I ain't got time for all that. So I just ended up handling a lot of it myself, you know, go get my own medications, get reimbursed. And for those who are wondering about using FMP and how long it takes to get reimbursed. So 2 months ago, I bought my medication. I just received my direct deposit for it about 3 days ago. So it takes right around 2 months or a little bit more than 2 months that it took for me to get reimbursed. So that's how long it takes for those of you who are curious to know how long it takes to get reimbursed for FMP. At least that's how long it took in my case to get that one. Now I just paid again for medication this past month, and I'm gonna buy new medication this week for this month. So take that. Okay, hopefully that helps you guys. What's going on, Howard? How you doing? Will they take benefits away if I change to the Germany system? No. Like, well, let me put it this way. I have no idea what your conditions are. I have no idea how long you have been rated or what you're rated for. All right. But if you're still seeing a doctor, you're still seeing a psychiatrist, and you're still getting your medication, the VA is totally different than Social Security. Social Security does continuing disability reviews, meaning they're going to make sure you're still getting care. Where with the VA, depending on your status, they pretty much are going to let you go. Unless this is something that's happened really recent, right? Like within the last 5 years, and you know, you got your 100%, you were in the system less than a year and you just dipped. Nobody heard from you, nobody seen you. Now that's kind of suspicious. And this is what I always try to tell vets. Don't go in and lie and make up shit. You know, if you need care, get the care you need. Regardless of where you are in the world, get the care you need. But don't go long enough to get the benefit. You get, you know, 100%, they never hear from you again. Well, what does that tell them? They want a damn thing wrong with you. just keep it at 100. It's real simple, guys. Think about everything you went through to get your benefits. You went to x-rays, you saw psychiatrists, you see your doctor every week, you in physical therapy. As soon as you get paid, you gone. They never hear from you again. So what was really wrong with you? Nothing. You did all that for show. That's when they look into people. I'll give you an example, clear example here. And I was asked this question yesterday, right? Clear example here. I've met several veterans here who claim to have mental health issues. They claim to be 100%. They got their 100%, they left. Haven't seen a doctor, as far as I know, hasn't seen a doctor, talked to a psychiatrist, or even got medication. What would that tell the average person? If you hear that, you went from 100% a PTSD level to now you get paid, you in another country, you never talked to anybody, you never seen anybody again. What does that tell the average person? Ain't a damn thing wrong with you. Nothing. So if you're legitimately disabled, they know. They know. And for those of you who keep worrying about what other veterans have and don't have, you guys, look, that stuff will take care of itself. Karma. I believe in karma. The people who are out there cheating, their day is coming. Their day is coming. You got to understand, our government is massive. The VA is massive. I mean, it takes a while for things to catch up. And a lot of times people tell on themselves without even realizing they're doing it. It may be a post on Instagram, maybe a post on Facebook, could be something that they're showing on YouTube. They tell on themselves every single time. Like if you're here and all you're showing is like, you know, the whatever outside, but you've never talked about your health care, you ain't never showed where you're getting your health care, you ain't never showed or talked about medication, you never did nothing. Matter of fact, I know no veterans who are legitimately disabled who don't talk about their disabilities, their medications, issues they're having. I mean, that's what we do. Like if I were to meet Howard and Howard says, hey man, dude, my back, my legs, I'm taking meds for this and this. What veterans you know that don't talk about the stuff like that? You know who the vets are that don't talk about stuff like that? The vets who are not truly disabled. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Think about any time you ever met a vet. You're going to talk about what you served, what you did, some crazy story, your issues with the VA, your medications you're getting with the VA, your percentages at the VA. These are common talking points among veterans, except for the veterans who don't have issues. They never talk about any of that stuff. You know why? Because there ain't a damn thing wrong with them. Nothing. All right, guys. But hey, that's going to be it. I got to go jump in the shower, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another video around this time. I said like between 9 and 10 every day, except Sunday will be the only day I won't be doing this. All right. But all right, guys, that's going to be it. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always, guys. And until the next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.